Hello, I am back today with a couple of goodies from Messy Mansion that they sent me for review. The first is a clear jelly stamper, and they also sent me some awesome stamping polishes to try out. So we're going to take a look at these today. So this clear stamper is the squishiest that I've seen so far. You can squish down pretty far, and that's a big deal to me. With my curvy nails, it makes it easier for me to place things and not have to roll them and distort them. So that's very exciting, and it is still, just as clear. And it is just as clear as the others. You can see through that no problem. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it picks up, because it also actually feels a little tiny bit sticky to me. So I'm thinking that it's going to pick up pretty well. So to test that out, we're going to also test out at the same time the Messy Mansion polishes. This one is their black. It's called Carbon. And I'm very excited about this because I'm still looking for my perfect black stamping polish that works really well with all different plates and stampers, but also doesn't smudge when I put my top coat on. So I'm excited about that. And we're also going to try out their silver, which is called Sterling. Okay, let's see how we do. Really good image pickup. And then I want to put this placement so that the books are straight up and down on my nails. And I'm pushing in because I want to see how that comes out. And that came out pretty darn good. So I didn't roll at all. And so I didn't get, if I had rolled, it would have gone, these would have gone down on the side. So that's not the fault of the stamper. That's just how I chose to do it, to test out how well it pushed in really well. And you can see that they're straight up and down. So that did a pretty good job. I mean, my nails are curvy, so it looks a little bit like, if I show you that way, it looks distorted, but it's straight up and down. So that works really well, and the stamping polish works really well. And we are going to test and see here in a second how that works with top coat. I should say I did not prime this at all, nothing, and I'm just removing the excess with a piece of tape. All right, let's try the silver. Beautiful pickup image again. Super, super easy pickup. And again, I want to try to make sure that this is as straight as possible across my nail this time. So I am going to push, and this time I'm going to roll a little bit at the sides. And you can see that's nice and horizontally across my nail. Just beautiful. And let's get a nice clear shot of that and a nice clear shot of that. Okay, I'm going to try one more. I want to get this little book image here directly centered on my nail. Picked up really beautifully. And then what I'm going to try to do is get it directly here centered on my thumb. Get it directly centered here on my thumb. Boop. So it's just a titch off center. That's because I'm trying to show you and everything at the same time, but you can see how perfectly you can line it up, and even for trying to do this on camera and everything, that's pretty darn centered. So you can see how well you can see and how well this works for placement. Just drink a little less caffeine than I've had today and don't do it on camera, and you're going to have absolutely perfect placement. So in terms of the stamper, I think the pickup is really great. It does seem to have a little bit of the sticky quality and picks up really well. It's pretty darn push-inable, pretty darn flexible. So I was able to get some really good alignment on this by pushing in and not having to worry about warping it when I rolled. So I really like that about it. It picked up the polish really, really well. The polish seemed to work really well. So I am very excited about both of these polishes, and now we are going to test. We're going to do the test that is, in my opinion, one of the most important things about a black stamping polish. I'm going to put on my Sèche Vite, which can also be known as the smudger, and let's take a look and see. Absolutely no smudging. Look at that. No smudging. no smudging at all. So this looks like it's going to be my new favorite go-to black stamping polish for me to be able to stamp and go. Like, you'll notice that there was, you know, maybe 30 seconds between when I stamped that, maybe a minute between when I stamped it and when I put the seche vide on it. All right, let's try the book. Also, absolutely no smudging. There's an animal hair on my nail, but there's absolutely no smudging whatsoever of the image. In my opinion, this is top quality stuff here, and this is now going to be my go-to because it picked up with absolutely no problem, stayed nice and wet for me to take my time. I didn't have to hurry, and it doesn't smudge on the nail. So I'm going to be using this for my decals, my reversed stamping, and any black stamping that I have to do. Let's try the silver. Also no smudging whatsoever. The silver, it worked beautifully, no issues with it, and no smudging. So not only I think is this my go-to black now, I think that I'm definitely going to be checking out the other colors that Messy Mansion has and see what else I absolutely have to have in my stamping polish wardrobe. Okay, I will have all of the links of everything down below, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.